All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and get started seated today. Just kind of wake up our backs a little bit. If you are using tech to make your movement count today, feel free to go ahead and start it. You can also listen to your own music at home to go along with our super chill, relaxing end of year stress relief yoga flow. So starting in a cross-legged seat, go ahead and take a deep breath in. You can curl your fingers wrapping around your shins, shrug your shoulder blades up to your ears. Exhale out your mouth, shoulders down your back. Plug your rib cage in. Nice. Inhale, shrug your shoulder blades up to your ears, puff up your rib cage. Exhale, shoulders melt down your back, rib cage tucks in. One more of those. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Nice. Do a little wiggle here with your shoulders, rolling them forward and back. That feels good. Inhale, let's place our hands on top of our shoulders just to get into them a little bit more, a little elbow butterfly. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back. And see if you can slow it down, just a little bit half speed here, just articulating all of the different ligaments, getting that fluid moving and switch directions. Deep breaths. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Exhale, release. Hands by your sides. Take a deep breath in, float them up to the sky. Exhale, melt right hand to mat. Reach your left hand overhead. Inhale, sweep your hands forward, reaching out in front of you. Exhale, around, back up. So just going in a little sweeping water-like flow circle here. So use your breath to guide you, moving between these two poses at your own pace. Exhaling to move forward. Inhale, round up. Exhale, round down and forwards. And you can start to feel maybe your obliques, the sides of your body opening up, your back body. Let's do two more of these. So this is kind of our theme for today's flow is flow. Let's do one more, ending on the side where we started. And exhale, open back up to a seat. Nice. So a little seated cat-cow. Place your hands again, scooping your fingers over your shin bones, over your knees. Inhale, float your chest up. Exhale, round. You can tuck your chin here, keeping your shoulder blades down your back. Squeeze your belly. Inhale, float forward, arching your spine. You can imagine someone stretching you like a marionette string coming out the top of your head. Exhale, releasing that tension, allowing yourself to fold. Inhale, one more of those, scoop all the way forwards. Shoulders down. Exhale, round your back. Letting it go. Inhale, come back to center. Walk over into your hands and knees, tabletop. Stacking your shoulders right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Take a big breath in, tuck your toes. Exhale, squeeze your belly here. You can stay here, just a little gentle activation of your belly before we go into downward dog. Or if you want to intensify it, you can hover your knees in a bear plank. For 3, 2, 1, downward facing dog. Straightening your legs back. You can keep a little bit of a knee bend here if you're feeling tight, but make sure you have a nice flat back. So if you have a mirror nearby, you can take a look at your spine. You don't have an arch in your back, just a natural, neutral spine. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other, activating the sides of your body. Take a big breath into your belly. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale, shift your weight to your left foot, kick your right foot up to the sky. Exhale, step it through, finding a low lunge here. Now we're going to start with our knee down. Release the toes to your mat. Squeeze into your left glute as you rise up, arms to sky. You're going to have a little arch here, belly releasing as you lift up. But then as you reach back, squeeze your belly to support your spine. You can bend your elbows. You might feel stretch all the way down the left side of your body. If you're tight like me today, if you need more, you can reach your hands and your chest further back. Take a deep breath in, press into your right heel to balance you. You can traction your heels away from each other. So imagine pushing your right foot forwards down into the ground, left foot back into the ground. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Nice, tuck your back toes, finding a low lunge, straight leg behind you. Exhale, press your hips back. So slight straighten here in your front knee, don't lock it out. Exhale, rebend. So we're just going to do this a few times, flowing between straight and bent. Using your breath here, keep your hips square. We're just loosening up the back of your leg as you move, getting into your hamstring, your hips a little bit. You might feel it in your left quad as well. Keeping your knee on top of your ankle when you stop. You don't want to go too far past. If you need more length, you can inch your front toes out more to get more into your hips. You can sink down. Ooh, this might feel really intense for you, so just breathe it out. We're here for one more. Exhale, lower your left knee down again. Release your toes. Left hand to your mat, twist open, squeeze your left glute, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Yes. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, reach back behind you. If you can catch your foot. My knee's a little sensitive today, so I'm not going to do that. But you can listen to your body if that calls to you. Exhale, release your hand back down. Nice. Release your foot back so you're back into your hands and knees, your tabletop. Take a little wiggle, letting your back go, checking with your body. We'll go into the left side. So inhale, tuck your toes. Again, if you want a little bit of added strength, you can do that bear plank for 3, 2, 1. Head back to downward facing dog. Left side, shift your weight into your right foot, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Now, if you don't get it all the way through, that's okay. You can take your hand, pick it up and move it. Right knee comes down, finding a supported kneeling lunge, rise up. Arms up to the sky here. You can keep them here, or if you did so on the other side, finger your palms together, bend your elbows, look up. Squeeze your belly to support your spine, your back. And again, for balance, I always wobble in this pose. That's okay if you're too. Just press into your left heel. Imagine you're sliding your left heel towards the front of your mat, and you're pressing into your back glute and right heel to balance you and create a little bit of a traction with your legs. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands to your mat. Nice. We're going to go into our extended low lunge bend. So extend your right leg out behind you. Exhale, press your hips back. Slight straighten of your left knee. Exhale, bend again. And just move with your own flow. You can come up onto your fists. That's something that I find really helpful in this pose. Just gives you a little bit more height. Takes the pressure out of your fingers. Breathing here as you just move with your intuition, front and back. Feel free to side out. Let's do a couple more of these. Again, if you need more space, if now you're a little bit longer, you can inch your left foot forward. You can inch your right hip a little bit more as it dips down. Again, if this feels really intense for you or painful, just breathe with it. Just don't go as straight with your left leg. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Lower your right knee back down. Let's go into our twist. So right hand plants in front of your face, left arm reaches to the sky. Big twist in your torso. Breathe into your belly. Exhale, squeeze your belly. Inhale to release it back down. Take a moment here. One more twist. Press into your right hand again and lift your left arm to the sky. Again, this time, if it's available to you, you can reach your left arm back just to create that tension, challenge for your balance, or you can lift up your foot. One more big breath in. Exhale, release it all down. Finding hands and knees once again. Take a little wiggle. Really nice. We're going to go into a pigeon pose variation. So from tabletop, go ahead and step your right foot up, getting really into the hips today. So press into your right heel. You can stay here if this feels intense enough for you, or you can walk your left leg back. So we're finding lizard pose to start. So your left leg might start to light up. If you feel tension in your quad, your psoas, just getting a little bit deeper into your hips. If it feels comfortable for you, again, you can come to your fists. Maybe fan your right leg out a little bit, getting into your inner thighs. Inhale back to center. Now exhale, walk your right foot over for pigeon pose. So if you have sensitive knees or you're just not feeling it today, you can take this on your back, do a figure four, a little bit more relaxing. But if it feels good to be in pigeon, you can slowly maybe walk down to your forearms for a little bit of support. You can also tuck your back toe if your knee is bothering you. Just breathe into your hip. Don't worry, we won't be here forever. This is an intense pose. You're feeling tight or emotionally drained during this time. I like to rock my hips slightly here. You don't want to be too aggressive because of your knee. You can do a gentle rock back and forth, just getting into the muscle fibers. Take another deep breath here. Exhale, release. Now go ahead and take a seat on your right hip. Swing your left leg around, all the way around, finding cow face pose or Gomukhasana. So your knees might be perfectly stacked if you're really open. They might be even more staggered if you're feeling tight. Just listen to your body here. If it feels really uncomfortable and you're not getting a stretch in your left hip, the top hip, then again, I invite you to take this on your back, and you can just take both hands, catching your shin bones. I actually prefer it this way, even if I'm really open. Make sure to flex your feet here so it's a little supported. Squeeze your glutes and release them. Big breath in. Deep exhale out. Nice. Pull them a little bit closer towards you. Exhale, release. Now, if you're on your back, we're just going to go ahead and do the reverse order. So switch your legs. Finding cow face pose with your right leg on top, left underneath, catching your shins. If you're seated, you can just switch out your legs seated. Take a couple deep breaths, breathing into your hip. See if you can straighten your spine. So we have the tendency to oftentimes have a curve in our spine because our bottom hip is pressed down, and so we tend to curve our spine towards the right with our left leg, with our right leg on top. So see if you can engage your core here and resist that twist. So you can flatten your spine down on the mat. Yeah. All right, exhale, release. Ooh, if you want to stay here for figure four, you're welcome to do that. Crossing your ankle, threading your hands through. If you want to go back to pigeon pose to repeat what you did on the other side, you can do that. Breathe, whatever version you've chosen. Exhale out your mouth. Just letting it go. All that tension. You can slightly rock in your hips if you did so. On the other side, if that feels good. And exhale, release. We're going to roll back to our lizard pose. So roll onto your side and gently roll yourself up, finding your lizard pose with your left foot down in front of you. Walk your right foot back. Breathing here. Just evening out our sides. You can tilt open your left hip if that feels good, keeping your ankle flexed. Support your knee joint. One more big breath, bring it back to center. Exhale, find tabletop. Last little tabletop here, flip your hands around so your fingertips point towards your knees. Take a little cat-cow. So this is a shorter cat-cow variation. Also gets into your forearms a little bit. Nice release for the hands. Exhale, let it go. Put your hands back around and find a nice child's pose. Chest comes down towards your thighs. You can keep them together to release your low back or separate them for a little bit more space. Exhale to sigh it out. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Nice. Sweep your hands behind you, finding rabbit pose. So you can rise up onto the crown of your head, tuck your toes.
Could you try?
Little Apple Watch talking at me. Catch your heels if that's available to you. Round your spine here, press on the top of your head, chin all the way tucked in. Big breath into your belly. Exhale, let it go. Release your bind, come back to your tabletop. Swing your legs over into a seat. Let's do a little twist here, and we'll go into a mini meditation. So in your seat, you can do two different kinds of twists. If you want to do a deeper twist, I will share that one after. If you want to do a more relaxed twist, go ahead and just cross your ankles here. So finding a cross-legged seat, inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, twist over towards your right. This is an easy twist here. Breathing into your belly. Exhale, squeeze to twist deeper. If you want to intensify this, just extend your left leg long, crossing your right ankle over that, and you can twist with a bind. So totally up to you, whatever feels good in your body. And exhale, release. So we'll start with the easy twist first, keeping ankles crossed. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist left. Breathe into your belly, expanding here on your inhales, squeezing your belly on your exhales. You want to go deeper if that feels good. Send your right leg out long, cross your left over right, finding your bind. Just a little bit of a different sensation. Letting it go. Go ahead and release gently, coming back to center. You can pat your legs out if that feels good. We'll roll onto our backs. So arms out long, You can take your time here for a little core activation, or you can just bend your knees and flop on down. Totally up to you. But go ahead and just find the calm spot on your back. I'm going to stay seated because I'm going to play some music. We'll find a comfortable spot on your back. You can go into Shavasana, arms by your sides, head supported, or maybe you bend your knees, whatever feels good. Let's do a short little meditation here to close our practice, or de-stress, hip opener flow. Take a deep breath into your belly, solidifying the fact that you are now in a state of rest. And exhale out your mouth. Inhale, another big belly breath. Exhale to release. Just allow your mind to relax and bring awareness to your muscles, your body. Just taking note of how you're feeling. The poses have changed, your energy, your emotions from when you started. Let's see if you can send a little bit of love and grace towards your heart. If it's helpful, you can imagine a visual here, maybe some warm golden lights of the sun. Beaming into your heart space, filling it up with warmth. And take a deep sigh out your mouth. So one more time. So inhale, imagine filling your heart space with the sun. Feel it fill your entire being. And as you exhale, sigh it out. And gently bring your hands to your heart, just pancaking them on top of each other. Take a moment here. Show some gratitude towards yourself for showing up today. And when you're ready, you can reach your arms overhead for a stretch. Just gently bringing energy back into your body, some feeling back into your body. And roll over to one side. And gently make your way to the seat. Let's take a moment here. If that feels good to you, you can bring your hands in prayer, or maybe pancake over your heart, or place them on your knees. Closing your eyes. And just go ahead and set an intention for the rest of your day or your night. Could be one word, how you want to feel, whatever it is. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in to solidify that intention, filling your heart. And exhale, send that intention, energy out into the world. Namaste.